Here's a copper golem sorted you can build on day one. No redstone, expandable, reliable, and you don't even need to go to the Nether first. Stop the chaos before it begins. Here's everything you need to get started. The top row is one module. All the cobblestone stuff can be any wall stair or slab. And then for the input and output, we need these 4 chests and 5 hoppers. And you'll need a pickaxe of some sort because we're going to be moving the copper chest from where it starts. Now, because you'll often use this at the start of the game, here's all the raw materials that you would need. So let's go build it. You'll need an area that is 3 wide for each module, plus 2 for the input and output, 4 deep and 3 tall. Start by coming over to where you want the output to be, and we're going to put a temporary block, and then we're going to put a chest there. Next, we're going to put 3 like this, join them up, and repeat that 2 more times. Finally, we put 1 more chest at the start here, so you're going to have a pattern of chests like this. If you want to put down more of those modules immediately, go right ahead. Come to the back, return away from the chests, jump and place your stair. Put a temporary block here so that we can put a wall block on there, crouch and place a wall block there and there. Put a temporary block up here just so that you can jump on top. Put a copper block there with the carved pumpkin there that will drop the golem into the right spot. Hit him with the honeycomb. If you also want to wax the chest, crouch and hit it with honeycomb as well. Take out your pickaxe and break the copper chest. And we want to jump over here on this angle, looking at the wall, and place your copper chest so that it is like this. Put a hopper into the back of that, scoot around, and so we've got hoppers coming from this chest into this chest over here. Then we want to put a hopper into the back of that chest, a hopper there and a hopper there, so that we form this chain around into the output chest. If you end up needing more output, you can just put another double chest there and a hopper there, and so then you double your output. Next step, we want to jump up here and looking at the golem, we're going to put a chest like this. Sometimes the golem doesn't check all the chests. What I find is worth doing is just like knocking him closer to there. Sometimes you have to change the orientation of the chest. It seems a little weird, but basically what you're looking for is making sure that he checks all the chests and only checks this one at the end. Next up, we want to grab the item frame and crouch and click on each of these double chests so that you end up with the item frames. This just makes it easy to figure out what exactly that you're going to do. Now, if you don't have items for all of these, that's fine. Just put something filler into each of the chests, because otherwise if a golem finds an empty chest, it'll put the item into there. So before you're finished, you need to make sure that the golem is going to check all the chests before it goes to the output chest. So put, say, a piece of dirt or a stick or something into each of these. Just put 1 of the same item into all 9 of these chests, and then put a different item in the input chest. The golem should search through all the chests, and only when it searches through all 9, particularly look for this top row, making sure that they do both the corner ones, then it should go into the output chest. So let's see that in action. I'll put 1 dirt into each of these chests. So now we have 1 dirt and only 1 dirt in each of the chests. Let's put a sapling in here and test the system. Done all 9, now it should put it into this final chest, which he does, and then he'll go on checking for the rest of the stuff. And you'll see that our oak sapling is in there, so everything is good to go on that front. I like to put a slab on top there just so that he doesn't get knocked about, because if he gets knocked to this side or either of the sides, then he won't open all the chests. So if you're noticing things that should be sorted aren't being sorted, just come in here, remove that, and then kind of gently persuade him to move close to there. He can move as close as you like to this center chest. Anywhere else might not work. How it works, you dump all your items into this chest, which then flows through to this chest. The copper golem will then check the chest, and if he finds an item, he will match it to something in one of these chests. If nothing matches on any of them, he will put it into this chest, which overflows into this chest. This is the way I set up my 9 chests at the start of a world. One thing to note, these 2 are always the first ones checked, and then he'll go to the ones on the side here. So you want your rarest ones across the top and your most common 2 in the middle. That's why I've got wood and dirt. My system, this is not just dirt, this is like stone, gravel, cobblestone, anything like that. Anything redstone goes in here. I put all my organics in here, including like wheat and food and everything. Anything from the Nether is here. This one is deep dark and pretty much anything deep underground, so like cobbled deep slate. I put all my crafted items here, so stairs and fences and slabs and all that. This is my treasure one, so any ores or pretty much anything I consider a treasure. And then tools, armor, saddles, all that kind of stuff goes in there. Now this might fill up quickly if you're super active, so you can expand it as far as you want. Each module is identical, so to expand it, you just take out this row, add another module, and put this row back. As long as you have one item in the box that you want it sorted, one of each of the different types of logs or leaves or saplings, whatever, the golem will put everything else that is the same as that into here. Naming things and enchants don't matter, so you don't have to have matching enchantments on, say, your weapons or whatever. If you got a diamond sword, then any versions of diamond swords will get sorted into that same chest. So that's how you build this day one redstone lost copper golem sorter for Minecraft. Let me know in the comments how you use it, and I'll see you in the next one.